Being unique is really important when you want to be remembered, and being memorable is really important when you want to get booked. So one of the things you can do is actually to have really catchy, different, unique titles to your topics. And of course, these could be titles to your books as well if you happen to write the book too. But titles that it's obvious what it's about, because if it's too out there, then no one's going to know what you're actually talking about. And also be careful, because people won't be searching necessarily for those terms. So make sure you describe what you're going to be talking about and use the traditional terms. Let me give you a couple of examples. So for example, a speaker who speaks on purpose, writes books on purpose, is recognized as an expert. But he doesn't talk about purpose. He talks about start with why. That's his title. And you know exactly who that is, because obviously it's a big name and it's quite famous. Start with why is a very different way of saying, talking about purpose. It's quite unique. Here's another one. So being confident, putting yourself forward, going for it, especially as a woman, is really important. And it's an important topic. And it's something that a lot of people want speakers to come in and talk about. So how about, instead of saying have confidence, be brave, put yourself forward, women leaders, we want more women leaders, how about lean in? We all know who that's about. We all know who wrote the book. It's a great title, and it's obvious what it's about. Here's another one more. I could go on and on, by the way, but find your own too. But here's another one that I've used before, one of my favorite examples. Former hostage negotiator who talks about communication skills, specifically about listening. He doesn't just call it listening or communication skills or negotiation or lessons from a hostage negotiator. He says life or death listening. You're going to remember that. And it's great because it's unique to him and it fits for him. So look at your titles. Think about having something unique and catchy that really grabs somebody's attention, hooks their attention. Make sure you describe what it's about so that you have the correct keywords in case anybody's looking for it. But it's a great way of being memorable. Have a memorable title. Cheers.